Hello Gemini, how are you? How's things? I'm Eriu and this is Eriu Tarot Readings, and you my lovelies, as always, you are very welcome to this Tuatha, this tribe, your tribe. So Gemini, first of all, thanks so much for all the love and the bi-weeklies. It really resonated with you guys, and that one video got something like over 1,600 views. I was like, what? Really? Awesome. So thanks so much. I want to give you all virtual hugs. Thank you so much. So this is your bi-weekly reading from the 1st of June to the 15th of June 2017. So look, we're in the thick of your birthday. I hope you're having a fantastic time. Let's see the first 2 weeks of June. Let's see how it's going for you, okay? And as always, remember, if this doesn't resonate with you, do check out your moon and your rising sign as well, because sometimes that just makes more sense, really, you know? Some people get very bogged down in their sun sign. They're like, oh, this isn't me and this didn't happen to me, and it's like, yeah, it's okay, that's fine if it didn't. Just check out your moon, your rising. I do that all the time. I have tarot readers that I look at on YouTube, very talented people, and I respect a lot, so why not? Okay, so as you know, I have a Gemini rising and I talk a lot, so that's why last week's or 2 weeks ago that video was really long. So this week I'm going to try and be like half an hour. I'm going to try, right? So as I always say, I focus on the individual. So we're going to do the same 6-card spread for the individual, and then I'm going to pull 3 cards for your love within those 2 weeks, okay? Because they all need time. It all needs time to move, doesn't it? Like ourselves. Okay. Individual first and foremost. That's where we find love within ourselves, right? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Getting stuck with my cards. And they're a bit jumpy. I was pre-shuffling for you and they were jumpy then as well. Feels very jumpy. Maybe you're just a little bit giddy because it's your birthday. Gemini, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Gemini. Sorry, I'm not a singer, but look, that's how much love I want to give you. Even though I can't sing, I want to show you that I care. Alright. Let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. Right, straight off the bat, I don't see any real bad stuff going on here, Gemini. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Okay. So remember, your first week, your second week, start, mid, and end of the week. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so Gemini, the 1st of June to the 7th. Nice week. What is going on with you? Right, so you have the 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and 2 of Rods. So 10 of Pentacles, gorgeous way to start the week. When I said that you guys felt giddy, I didn't know you felt giddy, but you felt happy with everything. 10 of Pentacles is having that beautiful abundance of pretty much having everything you could possibly want. But I don't mean just even the little bits. Yes, the material goods. So maybe some of you actually are getting those birthday gifts that you really wanted, that you dropped mega hints for, or you flat out said, look, I want this for my birthday. And I want this and I want this. Maybe some of you are lucky enough or have been lucky enough to get these. Fair play to you if you did. If not, this is all about having abundance and of everything, of areas in your life, okay? So it's about you having the happy home life. It's about you having great friendships. It's about having great friendships and relations within the family. It's about having, and love as well a little bit. It's about having love. I feel like more so in this instance, it's about love of everything, for everything, not just your love, not love life, not one person in particular, even though it can be, as I said, happy home life, but this is more happiness in all the different areas of your life, and you just feeling good, you just feeling like, that's what it feels like. You're sitting back in the chair and you're like, today was a good day. That's what that feels like. And I'm so cool, such a good vibe as well, Gemini. I love that. Awesome, stick with that. And you come into the midweek then as the Ace of Swords. Well, not as the Ace of Swords. What I should say is the Ace of Swords comes in and kind of says, yes, Gemini, you are happy out. And yes, things are really balancing for you. And things are, because some people say that different areas of your life are good at different times and others are bad or whatever. And that can sometimes be true. That can sometimes be true. I think sometimes as well it depends on how much we invest and let something grow by itself as well. Big thing. But the Ace of Swords comes in and says, Gemini, you are doing pretty good. Yeah, I think I think you're doing so good. I think I'll just cut away at some stuff. Gemini, you're going, no, 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 no. No, I'm okay, really, no, I'm fine. And the Ace of Swords says, no, no, just cut away there. I'll just give it a, let me just get it curve on that. Let me just cut that bit there. Let me just, and the Ace of Swords comes in as a new beginning for you though, Gemini. This new beginning is here because, well, it needs to be, first of all. It's not like this completely fades at the start of the week. I don't feel that at all. I really don't. But the Ace of Swords is saying those little bits that are left behind, those little bits that are frayed, you know. Not afraid, frayed, like material frayed. So let me just trim that. Let me just trim that. And it's saying, okay, are you really happy? It's asking you this question, are you really happy? You're saying, yeah, really am, feel great. And it goes, okay, Gemini, since I am your suit, since I am Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, I will give you more than what you have, but I'm going to give it to you in a different way. And you're going, oh, but I feel like I have everything. What else could I need? Ace of Swords saying, you kind of need to begin again. You're going, what? Stop it, Ace of Swords. Because 10, remember, 10 is the completion. It's the end of a cycle. So for some of you as well, it could be the ending of where you work or maybe your studies. Because remember, like by June, most of you, or all of you, should have your exams completely done. Then for others of you, you've got your dissertations and theses in as well. Well, this is about really enjoying the moment. And the Ace of Swords comes in and goes, yes, you have that moment because I have something else coming up for you and you need to be ready. So the Ace of Swords comes in and cuts away at your last chapter. I know, I'm sorry. I know. It came in, it was getting rid of all the little bits. It's like getting rid of the frayed bits. Let me just chop here. And you went, okay. Do you know what it's like? It's like getting your hair cut. They say, do you just want to trim? You're like, yeah, give me a trim. And you're looking in the mirror and you're like, they're after cutting away. Oh my God, that's at least 3 inches. Oh my God, oh my God. And all of a sudden, you've got this completely new hairstyle that you never asked for. You know, that's the first time I've used that imagery, but I think that's pretty effective. Do you agree? Getting the haircut. And it's like that. But it does it for a reason. It gives you this new beginning because, remember, the swords are all about communication. It's what you know. You're like the most effective communicator, Gemini. Your tongue is the sword, you know? And you can be quite harsh with it at times. And other times you can be really easy, gentle with it. And other times you just have fun and swing the sword around and see what happens. But this Ace of Swords is very dominant here in the midweek. Because it's saying, look, you've had your time with this. You've had your time. You want to move forward now. You know, isn't this like, for me as well, this like the happily ever after card? But nothing stays that way. We're conditioned by our beautiful children's storybooks for the happily ever after, but in real life we know that it never really stays that way. We just have to enjoy that moment. So Gemini, enjoy this moment to start a week because the Ace of Swords coming in to give you a new beginning. Okay? A new way of thinking, a new way of looking at things, trying out your logic in a different manner. It says, are you ready? Because I'm going to bring you on this journey now. Your ability to communicate, your ability to be with people and in a community, that beautiful gift that you have. Now it's time to use it. And 2 rods comes into the end of the week there and it says, well, for me it kind of says everything. You've got this 2 of rods and it's all about beautiful fire energy, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. And it comes in, it shows me that you're trying to balance and work it out. As I always say, the traditional Rider-Waite deck, this sphere here is actually the world. And you know what, I almost feel like I should just kind of draw in the map so people can see it. So you know what weight this carries when you have the world in your hands. This is what this is doing here. It's not coming in to scrape away at everything you know and you love. No, no, no. It's saying, look, I have to make way for a few other things that are coming in for you. So let me make way, because what it wants to do is to make the way, to carve that path out for you to walk down, because it's just for you. It's for this moment. And this person here is holding the world in their hands. Effectively, most importantly, it's their own world. They're in the middle of creating. Remember, fiery creative energy. It's about saying, here I am and I'm ready to do this. And it's a twos. Remember, it's about balance as well. Lovely balance. Big fan of that. But that's what it wants from you. It wants you to let it in so you can be on the next chapter of creating the world that you're happy in. And one that you want to be known for. And I think there's something going on with you, Gemini, because in your second week then you've got more fire. Look at this. Look at this. You've the Page of Rods here. So first, let's go back really briefly. Like Two of Rods, you're looking at your world, but you're looking at the past. So let's not, you could be a bit nostalgic, right? But let's look back and be happy with this. But I think that there's a little bit of, oh, I have my own world in my hands. What do I do with this? What do I do? Like, you're holding it. You're holding two rods here. You got it. But you're looking back a bit. So let's not look back, because you're in your new chapter now. You're in your new chapter, Gemini, and you're in your birthday month. It's all changing for you. And then the start of the second week then, you're starting to understand the energy a little bit more. You're starting to roll with it, and you're starting to see what you can do with it, because you have the Page here. And remember, pages are the students of the deck. They're all about learning the power of their particular suit. And so that's what he's doing. He's like, right, okay, I'm getting this now. I'm feeling more creative in myself. Remember, as I always say, this applies to work, study, projects, domestic life. And some people say, oh, none of those things apply to me. That's fine too. But you have to find what it does apply to in your life, okay? I just use those as kind of guiding words throughout the reading so that, you know, it might make sense to you. And it's everything but your love life, because that's what we want to tackle next, okay? Just to clarify, right? So yes, Page of Rods. So you're learning a bit more about this new chapter, but what you're starting to do is you're starting to feel a bit more happy about it now. You don't feel like, oh, that's gone, the past is gone, all of a sudden you've been thrown into this new world that you're in. And it's your world and the world that you're trying to create. But you've gone from a 2 to a Page, so there's been major elevation here. But there's still a lot that you need to learn, and that's okay, because you can learn. Anyone can learn anything at any time in life. I'm a big believer of that. And so here you are holding that. I mean, you're like living proof of this in the next 2 weeks. You really are living proof. But you've got your head down. I think whatever scenario this is for you, as I say, in work or study or projects or whatever, home life, whatever you're starting to learn and how you're trying to create your world, you're kind of keeping quiet about it. Kind of keeping your head down. Not normally like a Gemini. Geminis are like, Geminis are like, wait till I tell you about this new thing I'm doing. Oh my God, it's fantastic. So I started this new class. I started this new course. I started this, started that. You know, or I started to learn this. And oh my God, I found out this. And you're the deliverer of the word, because you've got Mercury ruling you as well. But here you're like a little bit more quiet. A little bit more quiet. You're saying, no, I'm just going to keep this under my hat now for a little bit. Keep moving, because you're seeing progress now, okay? Lovely. Now, in your midweek though, it gets all a bit on top of you, and you feel a bit overwhelmed, Gemini. You do. Because all of a sudden what you're starting to see is a progression. That's what I said to you. You've elevated from a 2 to a Page. You're starting to see all this progression. And look, you can actually physically see this. 2 here. 2 rods in the picture. Nothing in the background there. Page, he holds just the 1, but he's strong in that. And look, we've got more of them growing in the background here. Do you see how you're accumulating? You're accumulating all of this creativity. You're accumulating this love and passion for what you do and what you're starting to learn about. Okay? And then these bad boys here, you're starting to see the results of the Page, and that's why you're like, okay, I'm starting to get it now. I really like this. Going to keep it to myself. That's fine. They start to grow, and they start to grow up over you, and you're starting to say, oh, wait a minute, this is out of control. No, wait a minute. No, this is very fast. What just happened there? And what happened is, Gemini, is that you're... I want to say to you that you've allowed these rods to grow up over you. Technically, yes, but that's their job, is to grow anyway. But you've kind of gotten yourself stuck in the middle of all of this. So what I'll say to you is, look, at any point, look out between these rods, okay? This is all about being intimidated by something as well. Maybe you're kind of overwhelmed and intimidated by this new life that you're creating for yourself. Because let's face it, it ain't easy. It ain't easy walking in our own footsteps every day and owning our own footsteps. You know, it's tough. It really is. But you've done the right thing. This is what I want to tell you. You've done the right thing, planting the seeds and letting things grow, because they were meant to do that. But you kind of feel like they're very overbearing at this stage. Remember, beyond these rods is something new and beautiful and lovely, and not as threatening as it may appear to be. For some of you as well, I feel like this is a bit too much responsibility. Like, you're like, yeah. Maybe some of you actually are applying for new jobs as well. I just got that as a... You're like, yeah, I'll apply for that, right? Grand. Don't think about it. Yeah, I'll apply for that. Grand. Don't think about it. Yeah, apply for that. Yeah, whatever. Next thing. And then all of a sudden you're getting feedback. And all of a sudden it's like people want to see you. People like what you're doing. They want to acknowledge you. They want to talk to you more. And all of a sudden it's like, hi, can I meet you? Hi, can I come? Hi, do you want to go here? Hi, would you like to do this? Hi, but... Oh, grows up around you and you feel like it's too much. Like they're just caving in on you, on top of you like that. See my shadow? Boop, like that. But look, Gemini, don't run away from this. As I said, look out between it. It's okay. Look out between it and see what's going on. Look between each one. See what's there for you. See what works for you. See what doesn't. Go on to the next one, okay? There's time to do this in the 2 weeks. It might, like, I don't feel a lot of like major, like really quick or really slow changes. This is very much all in moderation. Even the Ace of Swords feels kind of cool, kind of calm, coming in saying, yeah, I'm just going to cut this away now, bye. Normally that's much more harsh, but it doesn't feel as harsh for me. No, it feels good. Maybe you're the one picking up the sword and carving your own life out. But then it all gets a bit much, right? A little bit too much. Okay, so what you need to do then, Gemini, is you need... Sorry if I'm calling you Leo the odd time. I just did a Leo reading, so that's kind of on my mind a little bit. But apologies if I do call you Leo. Gemini. What you need to do is get back to basics. Get back to the beginning. Get back to why you started all of this. And you got to get practical. You got to get a bit more real about it. We got to ground you a little bit more, yeah? We do, because once you... Like, you're all about fact-finding as well. My God, if there's any other sign that uses Google more, I don't know. Has to be Gemini. Really does. You got a question? Google it. Check it out. Find the answer. Got it. Boom. What's next? You know? That's very much Gemini. But... you are that gatherer of information as well, and that you kind of regurgitate it in your own unique way. But I need to pull you down out of the clouds a little bit here. I need to kind of get you out of here. We need to get you out of here a little bit, because you need to get more practical about where you're going. Okay? Like, it's great that you're putting things out there and things are growing from it and you're starting to see results, and I love that. But let's ground it so that the next phase of whatever you're involved in is on solid ground, okay? So sit down with the pen and the paper, sit down with the laptop, sit down with the iPad, any form of communication that allows you to write down your thoughts and to start to build from there, okay? Because you've got the Three of Pentacles. And that is all about building. It's all about tipping away. What I said about carving out your journey, this is about the physicality of that. That's the practicality of it. You're going out there and you're saying, I want to do this, so I'm going to do this for so long. Then from here, I'm going to go from here and I'm going to go from there. And if I'm not happy with that, that's okay. I've got a plan B. You need to get more strategic, Gemini. I get that you don't like sitting down too much and thinking about this stuff, but this will be, like, this is important for you to get this down. You need to know where you're going. And there's something about this is like, I think the fear of this, the overwhelming of the Nine of Rods, kind of puts you into this zone of, okay, I gotta get real. No, Gemini, get real. What do you want to do? Where do you want to be? And where do you want to go? And that's what this Three of Pentacles is here. To advise you on that. To bring you back down. Do you see how they tip away? They just tip away at things. He just tips away. And he also knows it's a slow process. But he's building a proper structure. He's building a proper foundation for him in his life, in the world that he wants to create for himself. So yes, it will feel like a little bit of a slower process, Gemini, but it needs to be so that your foundations are solid. So whatever your dreams are and those offers that come in, they have something to land on. And you look like you're serious about where you want to be and where you want to go. Right? Yes? Yes? I think you're gonna, I know you're a mutable sign, but what I'd really like you to do is become a leader in this, okay? I feel like you are though, you've got all this fire, so you're like, go, go. But even with all that drive and force of the fire, remember to be a leader in it as well. So make those decisions, make those harsh decisions for yourself, yeah? Cool, not too bad at all. I personally don't think so. I think you're just in a new phase, Gemini. And I think all this birthday commotion is kind of making you think about where you are in life and where you want to be too. But nothing awful about this at all. You just need a bit of guidance. That's it. That's all it is. And I want you to believe a bit more in yourself. I think you're getting that though. But you gotta get practical. Let's get practical. Let's get back to being practical. Yes? Because you've got more fire and earth here. A tiny bit of air, tiny bit of it. So even though you're in your own air zone this month, like you kind of you're trying on other hats. I'm glad. Right, let's check out. Let's do a 3-card reading for you. Okay. Okay, my lovelies, for your love that will flow within these 2 weeks as well. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Gemini, 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 Gemini. Awesome. Yep. Oh, do you know what's great as well? I don't even need to clarify anything about your reading. It's so just black and white to me. It's great. It's great. So this video actually may be shorter than some of the others, but because it's so clear, like it's unbelievably clear, like no clarification needed. All right. So not only did you have a 10 here, but you have a 10 here. And this 10 is all about, it's all about allowing destiny to come in. Okay. Reflects a lot of your first week, no? It's all about allowing destiny to come in and allowing it to take hold, allowing it to take the reins, saying, go ahead, destiny, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. And the Wheel of Fortune says, okay. It says, I'm not going to tell you what speed I'm going to go. You just have to hold on. And that's it. And you're saying, but I mean, you're not going to tell me. And the Wheel of Fortune says, no, you have to hold on. You have to trust in this. You have to trust me. I'm your destiny. And I know that that might feel a bit weird and wonky for you, Gemini. It's kind of exhilarating, but at the same time it's like, where am I going? What am I doing? Whatever has been going on in your love life of late, it had to end. Oops. Not to be disrespectful to any of you at all, but I'll be very honest with you in saying that your ex, as I said, this may not be for everyone, so I don't want to disrespect anyone, but I really don't, so I don't mean that from the get-go. You need to know that. But I have to say to you, your ex was like a serpent. Your ex was slithery. You could never hold on to them. They were always in and around things. Actually as well, this sounds really weird, but I feel like some of them were really quiet, like when they went around the house or went around, it feels like around the house or like your apartment or something, is that you never really heard them come in, or you never really heard them walk around. You know, like you hear someone walking up the stairs. You couldn't hear them slithered around like a snake. It's funny. Like this imagery is here, but it's the first time I've actually felt it about someone's ex. Don't know, some of you had, it's not really like them, but I feel like Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus or Cancer. Yeah, they kind of feel like they're slithering around. I don't trust them. I'm not keen on them. I don't think you are now, because that ended. I don't know who ended it, but I'm glad it did, because this person was not a good fit for you, Gemini. No, no, no. No, 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 I can't stress that enough. No, that is not, this does not feel good. I don't like how they move. This is going to sound funny, but are some of them even weird dancers? Like, I just get this weird movement of the body. It's like, you know, it doesn't feel human in a way. It's almost creature-like. Or they had these eyes that were really intense or small, and they just kind of like that snake vibe. Like, And I actually like snakes, but I don't like them in this way. I don't like how they felt. Remember, this could be male or female, whatever your preference is, but I feel them just slithering around, going in, finding information, going out again, not saying anything. Do you know this weird? No, had to end, and you should be happy about that, because I feel delighted, Gemini. In a weird way, I feel like you dodged a bullet. Yes, some of you may go, yes, I did. And for some of you that have recently broken up with someone, then my apologies if you're so sad about it, but trust me, this guy, this Wheel of Fortune, he's coming in for a reason, okay? Because in your midweek, you've someone here. Oh, sorry, can I just say as well, if you are married, because I don't want this to just be singles as well. It can be married and couples as well. So if you are married, this could be now a divorce for you. And also, if you are in couples, you guys have gone through a very rough patch where your other half was mimicking the creature-like ways, shall I say, slithering around, maybe even cheating on you in the relationship. And now that's coming to an end, okay? So I want to apply to everyone. I don't want to just be with singles, couples as well, okay? It's important. Now, it's important as well that you know there's someone here, and it's the King of Cups. Now, I want to give this guy a hug. He's so lovely. In my heart, he's just lovely. King of Cups. This could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer man or woman. Remember, we embody both energies, and it's not gender specific at all. But this person has their eye on you, and they really see you as this lovely person. They sit back in the background and they watch you. Now, they don't watch you kind of, well, Scorpio's involved in that, and you know Scorpions, they just sit back and they'll watch you intensely, and they want you to know that they're watching you, you know. Yeah, it's a performance thing for them as well. But this person is very sweet and is chatty, but in a very lovely way. Like, I don't feel like there's kind of bad bone in this person's body. Do you know that way? We meet very few people like that in the world, but they're just so nice, and they don't get caught up in this slithery way of doing things, and they don't keep things to themselves. They don't tell lies. Now, they're private, they keep to themselves, and that's fine, because it's called your private life for a reason, right? So this person's here, and this person comes into, in a really lovely, quiet, beautiful way, comes in and says, I want to give you this gift. I kind of like you. Now, they could say it could be verbal, or it could be a bit more practical. Now, we know that the earth signs are a bit more practical in love, but sometimes the water signs can adopt these things if they feel like they're not pushing out the right message to the person, okay? Now, the end of the week though, the Four of Cups, you go, oh, an offer? Really? Like, I already have so many offers, and this is just another offer. No, Gemini, it's not just another offer. Okay? For those of you who are single, this person is obviously single as well. For those of you who are married or in couples, do look for this person. I think in a way, actually, you're going to notice them more because they're so the opposite of this person that's in your life, or that you divorced, or that you broke up with, or they broke up with you. Now, for some of you, it will be like, I get offers, you know, I'm talking to quite a lot of people as it is, you know, I get a good few offers, like I'm okay. And then for others of you, it will be like, look, I've had offers in before, in the past. They've given me the same offer as you have, but it's blown up in my face. it's all been for nothing. So why should I take your offer? Kind of feel like you're a bit like fed up. You're like, why should I do this? Why should I open myself up to somebody? It's gonna happen again. That's what it feels like. Now, there's something you got to know about this, Gemini. It's not like any other offer. It's not. It is something that's come in especially for you. Like, check it out. You've got the divine hand here, and this hand, it's a different sort of cup altogether. It's totally different from what you've known. The people that you've attracted in the past, the people that you've gone out with in the past, completely different. Look, this isn't a coincidence that this has ended for you, and then all of a sudden this person comes in who's completely different to your ex, or is completely different to the partner that you're with now. It's no surprise. This person is also showing you a different way of being loved, or a way that you could be loved, and I think you just gotta let them in a bit. Like, they're not like everyone else, okay? I need to tell you that. Like, knock down those cups. Bing, bing, bing. Just bowl them down. Because love, you got to be open with love, and you got to take the risk. And they just seem, I know I keep saying this, but they just seem so lovely. They just seem genuine. They seem kind of quiet, and they don't always do this. They don't always try to talk or say or show someone that they like them. I feel like this person's a little bit of an introvert, maybe even a bit recluse. Maybe a bit of a recluse. But someone who's very much content in their own skin and in their own environment. Yeah. Gemini, let go of this, right? Can we try? At least, like, I'm not saying this is a full-blown romance. What I'm saying is, like, let them in. And if you're with someone and this person's kind of interested, allow that interest to be, I guess, kind of healing for you. Because I feel like you've been worn out by this person over here. Jesus, they've like, Gemini runs around, but they've run you ragged, Gemini, haven't they? Haven't they just? Oh my God. So allow this person to kind of heal you in that way. Remember, love comes in all forms as well. So if you're not interested in love-wise with them, or they're not interested in love-wise with you, even though I feel like they totally are, like, allow them to heal you in that sense. And if you're single, like, let them in. Let them come in. He's so sweet, my God. And I feel like he's got this, or they as well, really, like, he or she, really soft eyes, really, like, but big ones, and then really, like, soft, round face. Do you know what I mean? Lovely skin, just a lovely, pleasant demeanour. Yeah. Ooh. Lovely. I like it. See, it's not too harsh at all, apart from this, Gemini. Reconsider. Oh, okay, my lovelies. This has been your bi-weekly reading for June the 1st to June the 15th, 2017. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did what I do, please like and leave a comment and share. Because so many of you are giving me all these lovely likes. So thanks so much. I really do appreciate it. When I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, 40 likes. Wow. You know what I mean? I just do this all by myself for you guys. It's lovely to get that love back. Remember, I also do personalized private readings. I do Skype and I do footage as well. So if you are interested in learning a bit more about where your life is going, or maybe even a love life, contact me. My email is below, and I will contact you back directly with dates that are available, and also my prices as well. Gemini, look, I whipped out this lovely orange spread as well for you, for the sunshine, for summer. Isn't it nice? I wanted to bring a bit of light into your life, and hey, look, it's coming in. It's cool. You've got this. Yeah. Easy breezy, man. Easy breezy. My darlings, this is your Tuatha. You're always welcome here. This is your tribe. You're always welcome here. You have a fantastic birthday, Gemini. Have a fantastic next 2 weeks. And my lovelies, I will see you in mid-June. You take care. Bye-bye.